Yo, what it is, world? It's your boy Jay Newz, and you are now listening to Not Rated Radio on Dash Radio's Dash Discovered. And today we have the artist and viral content creator himself. I would like to introduce the one and only Minikon. What's going on, boss man?
What's up? What's up? Happy to be alive.
Man, I hear that,
Appreciate you
man.
having me.
Oh no, for sure. Like I said, man, it's a pleasure having you on the show, man. I can't wait to chop it up with you.
I bet. Let's get into it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. So how we get this started, Bryce, is by letting all of our fans and supporters get a brief summary on who Minikon is from the start of your career to where you are now.
Okay. Minikon. I really started off as a videographer. Like that's like my passion is like directing and shooting music videos. And I was behind the scenes on a lot of projects and a lot of stuff like that. So it's just I got into really the content creator world because like I was shooting and editing videos for a lot of content creators because influencers would reach out to me like Lean Squad or like a lot of the binaries back in the day, like Dope Island and all them. And I would like shoot and edit their videos, or when they did music, I would do their music videos. And then basically I got a job at Atlantic Records because Atlantic was just like, hey, we see you're plugged with all these influencers and like, but like you don't have a big following yourself, but like how are you like with all these people? And I'm always traveling around, blase. And then basically I utilized like my connects at Atlantic to turn myself into an influencer because I was just I'm around all these artists. I know how to make a video and all that stuff. And then it's like I've seen everybody through their process from the ground up. Oh yeah, and by the way, at Atlantic, I was doing influencer marketing over there.
Okay.
So then, so I saw like, I just knew the game and I was like, and my job at Atlantic too was to teach them the influencer world. And that's what like all the meetings were about and like to get all the popping people to all these events and around the artists and all that stuff. And like to put like the music in their videos. And then, after that, like from doing all that, I like got a good relationship with all the influencers and transitioned myself into one. And and then I started doing music because I had a catchphrase called "I'm trying to," and then everybody's just like, "It sounds like it should be a song. It sounds like it should be a song." So then, I went in and I went in the booth just playing around, made a song from it, and then 4 million streams later, I started doing music.
That's tough, man. That's what it is, man. Congrats on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
appreciate that. And I'm no longer with Atlantic Records. I'm independent, like
You
just
just
doing
doing your own
everything
thing.
myself.
Okay. That was my
Yeah.
next question. If you were still, tied in with them or not, but you doing your own thing.
Uh, Yeah, they're definitely the homies. Like I'll never like stop respecting them, and it's like my people over there and Jordan Chalmers and everybody. But I'm like independent full time content creator now.
Okay. Word, word. So which was the video for you, man, that was the one that really started everything off for you?
Uh, that's that's really tough to say because mine was like I had that slow grind to where
Got
it's just like it was a lot of like just like slow gain, but I feel like my first viral video was and it wasn't mine personally, it was me, Jay Versace and the Junebug, the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
doing June. We did June and Callion Fox. This is all the way in 2017.
Got
And
you.
we had this video where we was dancing in the street to Sounds of Blackness song Optimistic. And I remember that we literally was going go-kart racing. Like it was a random day, we were just chilling, and that was like our first time meeting like Jay and stuff like that. And we were just kicking it. And then or that was my first time meeting him. And then we went and we were going go-kart racing. Before we went go-kart racing, he was like, we should all do a video together and blah blah blah. So then like I remember my boy Philip Zito just got his phone out and we just put on the song and just started dancing. And like it wasn't like we didn't think anything of it. And Jay posted it. And I remember by the time like it was like a 10-minute process for us to get like sit in the seats of the go-kart and like sign up and everything like that.
Yeah.
And by the time like we sat down, he was like, it's already on Complex. And he's like, World Star just posted it. Like it
Oh
was like
shit.
it already had like a million views in the first like 20 minutes type thing. And
Damn.
like and I remember that video took off, and then a week later, like Chance the Rapper was doing it, like a whole bunch of like shows, like everybody was just doing it. And then they like I think that was when Donald Trump got elected like a month later or something like that. So it went viral because everybody was just like, y'all need to watch these kids like to like heal. I don't know, like it was just like to heal the times and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And then yeah, every Black History Month that video like pops
That's
back
what
up.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
funny as shit.
but as far as like I feel like music, well, I mean, and then I had like my own personal, like my first personal viral video.
Mhm.
It's probably Bozzy Atlantic hit me up to do the Bozzy's you so fucking precious or you look so precious when you smile or
Yeah.
whatever. And they hit me up with that song before it dropped, and I made this like shoot your shot Valentine's Day video. And that video, yeah, that video went crazy. I got all my boys in that one, and like that video went dumb. And that was like my first time myself that I went viral.
Okay.
And yeah, for the
When
content
it's
creator
been
stuff.
lit for there. I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. So
hmm
what's the process of creating the content? I know that you say you get with your boys, or how does that all come about? Is it just like shit on a random, or is it just like you got it planned out already? Or how does that mostly go?
Really, it's like we're real friends, so it's like we just be kicking it. Like I'm with one of my boys right now, and then we're about to link up with like King Vader and everybody like that. And we're about to shoot videos in the next like 30 minutes. But it's
Nice.
just like some of the time, half of the time it'll be like we're just kicking it, and like really all my videos ideas come from like all my friends are funny as hell,
Hmm.
and it'll just be somebody says something, and then I just like I freestyle most of it right there. But
Oh, nice.
and I was just like, we gotta do a video. But there'll be times to where it's just like now we started doing stuff where it's like with the TikTok game, where like TikTok Tuesdays or TikTok Thursdays, when you just hit up a whole bunch of creators and we meet up at one spot, and it's just like rapidly video on video on video, and everybody's helping each other out, filming and then giving each other
Yeah.
ideas, blase blase. But yeah, that's
So
the content creator
that's
process.
your team right there. It's just like the core, like friends. This is pretty much your team that y'all get everything accomplished by doing different projects and different everything like that.
Yes, sir. And I feel
Okay.
like our group of friends is different because, like, I feel like usually, like, when you see people's teams out there, they're all like on the same niche and they're all basically on the same wave and they all like kind of like ride off of each other.
Yeah.
And like, it's like really, it's watching the same person over and over. But like, literally, every one of my friends are like completely different content. Some of my friends, like they can't say certain stuff. Like their brand is like super brand friendly. Me, I don't give a fuck. So
Yeah.
it's just like they'll be in my video and people like, how is this person in this like explicit video? You know what I'm saying? So it's just
Yeah.
like all of our brands are like crazy. Some people like anime content, game content, like so like that's why I love our friend group because it's like we all just add a different element. I feel like with that, the viewers will never get tired.
And I like that you said that because I was just going to say like all them personalities put together and it's like it just works with each other. And the fact that y'all all are friends, that's very rare. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Especially in this industry, especially with the game we're going into. But
Oh
to
yeah,
hear that's definitely dope, man. That's cool as fuck, man. That's cool
appreciate that.
as fuck.
Yeah, I be feeling like literally even looking at my friend and seeing how like because we watch each other grow from the ground up and seeing how
Right.
successful everybody's become. It's literally looking like it'd be looking like a like Cartoon Network Nickelodeon crossover or something like just like watching everybody in their different lanes and it's just like I feel like it's beautiful to see that everybody separately is
Yeah.
still like a problem and then when we get together it's just like we shake shit up every
Good.
time.
Okay.
hmm
That's what it is. All right. Now talk to me about your projects, business projects, excuse me, you're doing that you want to tell the people about.
So right now I'm more focused, not more focused. I just feel like really I'm a person that I don't like to be boxed in and I don't like to be limited. So it's just like I told you I do the videography and the content creation and the music.
Hmm.
And then like in this chapter of my life, I feel like I'm trying to blend everything in. And I feel like music is like the best way to do that because I would make content to other people's songs all the time. And then
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, shit, I've been around enough artists. I've seen a whole bunch of studio process. So it's like, I can do it myself type thing. So yeah, so this like what I'm doing now is just like focusing on the music so I can make a whole bunch of content around the music.
Got you.
And so right now it's like I'm working with just dropping singles and stuff like that. And it's like I got a whole bunch of singles in my library that's ready to drop and I want to drop like every month to keep the rhythm going.
Mhm.
Cause I messed up when I had that like I feel like when I was riding it and
Yeah.
like even when I'm trying to came out and I had like and it's funny because this is my first year being an artist. I already had like 80,000 monthly listeners and all that stuff.
Got you.
So it was just I should have rode that wave, but it's like I said, I don't be caring sometimes. So I was just like, I want to focus on like my videos. But
Yeah,
yeah, so right now it's like it's getting back to like having that consistency, dropping monthly. We just dropped the song La Vida Loca. That's is doing better than I expected. I mean, I had high expectations, but it's like for that being my first single back out,
yeah.
and then it's like I think the video's at like 120,000 YouTube views, and then I don't even know what it's on streams, but it's just like everybody's messing with it. So it's
Okay.
like,
Well, talk a little
yeah,
bit
I
about
fuck with
that
that.
real quick. You say you got the single. Talk about that. It's already out on YouTube. It's already out for streaming. What was the process with making that track right there?
Uh, the process with La Vida Loca, that's a funny one because it's like that's the first time I ever like didn't really do stuff independently.
Hmm.
And it's like I came in working with these people because they wanted like they're part of a sync company to get it like in movies and stuff like that and
Gotcha.
like TV shows. So yeah, like I came in the studio and like I just remember seeing like all the Grammys on the table and everything like that with the I forgot his name, but with the dude that was like recording me, the engineer. And yeah, like it was crazy. We got in the studio, we got it done. Like I had like a little reference track with me. I like freestyling and things, so it's just like I
Hmm.
just like made it my own basically. And that was my first time working like that because most of my songs is really just like I'm punching in and just freestyling like off the top. Like I got ADD, so it's like it's hard for me to just sit there and write stuff.
Yeah.
So just I literally just be there and like it's just like punching and I'm just like whatever comes to my head, I just freestyle it. And that's the same way I do my videos. So yeah, we would just we got in there and then it's like I think October I made that or I recorded it and then we finally dropped it 3 weeks ago.
Hmm.
And yeah, the music video we got like I'm known for being around females, so I had
Yeah.
to put females in the music video.
There you
I had to
go.
put a lot of ass in the music video and stuff like that. But yeah, and like for like me doing all that and the video being like as crazy as it was and the girls being on the splits and everything like that, it was hard to promote it. So I think the next time I got a single coming out June 18th,
June
and
18th.
we gonna yeah, we gonna stick to more like a classier like studio, and the girls gonna be fully clothed and stuff like
Got
that.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so.
Mhm.
For this next single, that's June 18th. What's the name? You got a name for that for the people?
Sally Walk.
Sally
So
Walk.
it's like yeah, it's like a
Got you.
nursery rhyme hip hop now, like Miss
Okay.
Sally Walker. You remember that? The Miss Sally
Yeah, yeah,
Walker
yeah. Okay, I
walking
got
down the
you.
street. Yeah, that like that's hard. Like remember this interview? Like it's gonna go
It's
viral, like
gonna go
viral,
go.
viral.
Hey, y'all
Like
heard that,
it's
man.
gonna.
Remember this, man. Man,
I
Minikon says it's gonna go
promise
viral.
you.
We need to run up them numbers. We need to run up the numbers right now on the video that he has and the single
Hmm.
that he has right now. You heard? So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I definitely fuck with that. Well, with this going back in the interview with these last few questions, boss man, before we wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Uh with you being a man of many talents, how do you make it all work? How do you find the time? Just like you seem like you hella busy, my dude.
Yeah. Really, I shoot. I don't know. It's staying on it. Like it's waking up every day and knowing that it's just like, if I stop working, I'm gonna fall off. And like in this game, it's like literally like when you and I feel like that the influencer game humbles you because
Okay.
as a celebrity, it I feel like a normal like day-to-day celebrities with their PR teams and this and that, and they got a person to call them on the phone to make sure they do everything right.
Yeah.
It's just like you got people checking on you, got that like schedule to where it's like, oh, you in school again, you in school. We're trained for that in school and work, where it's like
Yeah.
we got to schedule and do everything. But us, we wake up, we got to decide, like, no matter your mental health, nothing. It's like,
Nothing.
you got to do it.
Right.
So that's the thing is just like, I mean, me having my family and everything like that. And it's like, I don't come from like a family with money and stuff like that. It's like, I'm a breadwinner. So it's just like, if I fall off, we fall off. So that's the mindset of every day. It's just like,
Motivation.
you got to take every opportunity and like about being a content creator, you got to take every opportunity and turn it into content, but you still at the same time like for your mental health got to like take that time to relax and just be like, yo, like Like, I don't know, we good. We came far. We gotta chill out. And it's like, you gotta have those mental health days. You
Right.
gotta, have them. I just came back from last week, a mental health vacation. And like, it was me and all my boys. We went to Orlando, got
Nice.
this fat crib, and just chilled out. And like, nobody like was working. And that was like the first time in a minute that like we're around each other and like nobody's pulling out their phone to make content. Nobody's pulling out their camera. It was
Yeah,
just like us, just like being brothers type thing.
right. Vibe and bring it back to the roots, man. I like that. Bring it
Hmm.
back to the roots. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, with this going into this last question, boss man, I wanted to ask, man, what is some advice that you have for a person coming up in the game that was like you, man? What's some advice that you can give them, going into these times we're going into?
I would say my best advice that I can give is to, for one, follow. Like we have the resources today to where it's like you can literally follow your favorite people, and you can interact with a lot of your favorite people nowadays. So it's just like with the Clubhouse and Instagram, TikTok, like a lot of people that you'll be surprised is that have a big following see like almost every DM, every comment, and stuff like that. If they don't see it, somebody on their team will. So I would just say reach out and take that chance to reach out to people and try to connect. And don't even always worry about like a bigger person. Um, like look at the people around you that are like you see something creative in them and they're on the same level as you. And you see that like that potential in them to where it's just like, hey, you can grow with them, build that team around you and stuff like that. And just like if you do get a person to respond to you and you do get like a mentor to like mentor you to the top, like just listen to their words and just consistency is key. Like that's really in the game. I feel like anybody could do anything. Like if I wanted to set my mind to like tomorrow, I'm just like, yo, I want to be a ballerina. Like and it's just like my 6'5" self like dance now, but it's just like if I dance every day and put in that work for like however so many years straight, like I'm gonna be cold at what I'm doing. And
Right.
like you're gonna see the results. So it's just like yeah, that's it. Like that consistency and just like reach out to people. Don't be scared to use the resources around you because that's very important. Like me coming up, I was really stubborn in that, and I was just like, oh, I can do everything myself. I can do everything myself. I'm a one man show. Just because a lot of people, I felt like every time I was on a team, they would always just like they wouldn't have my work ethic, but it just was I wasn't. I was looking at just the people around me in my friend group, but you gotta like reach out
Got
to
you.
like really see like the creators around you. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and I remember like listening to this Scooter Braun interview. I flew out to France for like Me Damn music conference, and I
Right.
was listening to Scooter Braun talking. He was just like, it's crazy. Everybody was trying to connect with the Diddy's. Everybody was trying to connect with this person, blah blah, at this Forbes list party. But he said like he was trying to connect with like the people in the 30 under 30 or whatever it's called, like around him, and like he got every single person's number, and he stayed in communications with a lot of them. And he's like, and now one of my friends that I was closest with, he owns a little company now called Spotify. And I was just like, he saw this dude grind up from the ground up and have that empire. And it's like it's not on a fan to like it's not on a fan like superstar level. It's just like y'all are here and it's just like that's a respect thing and y'all can, pick each other
Oh,
up.
right. Y'all can build it together. No, I dig that for sure.
Hmm.
I dig that. Well, Minikon, man, it's been a pleasure, man, hopping on the interview with you, chopping it up, man. But before we get up out of here, can you give all the people, all the listeners, your social media, where they can listen to your music, everything, where they can see your content, just get more in tune with
Hmm.
you.
My social media and music, you can find it at Minikon. Everything's the same. Minikon. That's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, shit, Tinder, Snapchat, everything. Spotify, and everything. Just search Minikon or search. I don't know the
There you
artist
go.
that made. I'm trying to and then yeah,
And they get it
it's
popping. Well,
it's
y'all
up.
heard that, man. Follow the man, run up the numbers, buy it, book them, whatever you gotta do, man. It's not Radar Radar's approved. So my man, it's like I said, it's been a pleasure. Definitely stay
Yes,
safe
sir.
out there during these times, and we'll definitely connect again.
All right, bet. Appreciate